No, y'all. Can y'all believe this crap? Listen to what Sheree's pulling. Someone asked her about her relationship status with Martell, where they at with it, and listen to what this lady had to say. So the article starts out saying, although she first introduced him as her man on the latest season premiere of Real Housewives of Atlanta, she soon began referring to him as her friend instead. So now she's giving some context and insight into their relationship, while at the same time sharing what qualities she's looking for in a partner. So the article continues. The mother of three finally revealed that she and Martell are just good friends. And this article came out about like 5 days ago. So as of like September something something 2023, this is what Sheree is up here saying after she brought him to the baby shower, after she was sitting up there going at her good friend Kenya about him. Now they just all good friends because it goes back to remember what Funky Dineva said, how he was upset, how Martell was upset that Sheree was going around town claiming him as her man.
So here is what's interesting. I spoke to one of my colleagues in media who has a very close relationship with Martell Holt. And according to her, Martell Holt is pissed and said that he and Sheree are not together, said that Sheree is not even his type.
It's giving that. Like, look, I was only trying to make Melody jealous. Don't get it twisted. I'm really trying to get my girl back. I'm just trying to be with Sheree to get her attention. Not that I really want to be with Sheree long term. So don't be up there saying that we together. We play together. I may play with you in the bedroom, but that's it. Don't have people thinking that I'm your man out here in these streets. So I catch your drift, Martell. See, but I'm glad she. It seems like Sheree's with it too. Like, hey, look now, I ain't trying to keep nobody. They ain't in the business of get. I ain't trying to keep nobody that's not in the business of. I'm not trying to keep anybody that's not in the business of trying to be kept. Remember Aisha from Cause I ain't in the business of keeping no niggas when they don't want to be kept. Shake it to the east, shake it to the west. It really doesn't matter who shakes the best. Hey, hey, cause I shake the best. From poetic justice. Remember that? Oh yeah, yeah. So that's what it's giving me. You know what I mean? So the article continues. She added that she's keeping her options open and was currently spending time with whoever she wants to spend time with. Because that's what Martell's doing. It's like if you think that he's not back with his baby mom or still dipping his foot in the pudding jar, yeah, where you're crazy not to think that. I feel like his baby mom, coleslaw, is like his standby piece. You know what I mean? Like if he's going through a dry spell, he can tap her on her shoulder and she gonna be right there. That's what it's giving. But yeah. The article continues, adding that she will waste no time settling down when she found Mr. Right. So, meaning Martell was not it. Martell was not Mr. Right. Martell was Mr. Right now for her. Because at the same time, I feel as though Sheree probably wanted to have a storyline other than just her clothing brand. She was an original housewife, so she came on the show. I think maybe divorcing her ex-husband, so that has been her identity. You know what I mean? So before she by Sheree, before this, before that, I think, like most women, she just wants to be loved and, told that she got a man, that she can get a man. Because, Sheree makes it seem as though like she's a top-notch glamour chick. So it's almost like when people get that vibe from you, it's like, okay, well, where is your man then? And it shouldn't be that way, but sometimes people do feel that way when you act like you're that girl. But not to say that she shouldn't, not to say that a man validates her. But I think Sheree probably just got tired of being single on the show too, is what I'm giving or getting. So Sheree goes on and talks about her requirements of what makes Mr. Right instead of Mr. Right now. So the article picks up and says, with those requirements in mind, it's not surprising that Martell doesn't quite fit the bill. Ooh, the shade. In fact, OG Sheree fans are probably thrilled that she said they were just friends and is dipping her toes in the dating pool. After all, Martell doesn't have a history of treating his woman right. Most of the Love and Marriage Huntsville seasons 2 and 3 revolved around his infidelity when he was married. That shouldn't even be in the same sentence. When he even went so far as to have a child with a woman he said was just a close friend. He also used derogatory terms to refer to women. Doesn't sound like Mr. Right to me. But I guess Sheree thinks he's decent enough because despite his shortcomings, she said he was genuinely a good person and as it turns out, a good friend too. Um I'm not saying that Martell may not be a good person, but obviously it doesn't seem like he's like not a good person to be in a relationship with. You see what I'm trying to say? Like, I'm not saying that I'm not a caring person, but do I have the capacity to be a doctor and care for like people long term if they're sick or need like special treatment? No, because that's not my lane. That's not my field. And I feel like that's what we need to, or women that may be interested in dating Martell need to distinguish between the two. Like he could be a cool person, a good person, but when it comes down to dating a relationship, that's not really his strong suit at the moment. You know, he may need to get some therapy, things like that, reconcile, or at least get to a peaceful agreement with his ex wife and not torture her and things like that. Do what he needs to do to get his baby mom in check and things like that. So he has a lot going on. He really does not need anybody at this point. You know, some people don't know how to be alone, and I feel like that is the problem with Martell. And a lot of people are like that. They get from one relationship to the next relationship without doing the homework inside, you know? But anyway, let me know what y'all think about Sheree and how she's sitting up there letting it be known she's not really with Martell. You know, if you ask her about her, that's just her friend. She's still in the market. So any man that's interested in Sheree, don't be afraid to sign to her DMs because they are open the way that she's out here talking, which is good. Other than that, let me know what y'all think. And do y'all like my new setup? Oh, I got my little working space. Cause I didn't tell y'all I moved. So that's how come I haven't been doing live streams like that. But I missed you guys and I'm gonna be back in the jack. So let me know what y'all think about this video. Martell and Sheree and Martell are no longer no more, it seems as though. But I still want to hear from y'all. I know y'all totally seen it coming. Y'all been said it since day one. Y'all was not feeling this relationship. And now Sheree has no choice but to move on. You know what I mean? Because the math ain't mathing. Martell don't like her like that. And you heard what Funky Dineva said. That video that I inserted was from a year ago. So he called it from a year ago. You know, and a lot of people in the comments feel as though it was a business arrangement. They just probably was using each other, which isn't too far fetched. But either way, let me know what y'all think about this video, and if y'all seen it coming. I can't really trick y'all, or y'all like can't be tricked or whatever. Y'all know manipulation when y'all see it, so I'm pretty sure y'all. I'm like, girl, I've been seeing this coming. I never thought they was a real couple. You know, to me, I'm always gonna feel like Martell always wants Melody because of how he's acting post divorce. Like, okay, you got what you wanted. You can be with your coleslaw. Be with her. Fly, little birdie, fly. But like, even if I was dating Martell, I would feel like he would still want his ex-wife too, just by how he's moving in these streets. Because you know what I mean? You're gonna have to get over everybody to talk to me, all right? Because I feel like I'm the queen bee in this thing, you know? But yeah. Other than that, we'll talk soon. Don't forget to like this video. Subscribe if you have not. And I think people say share. You know, I'm trying to get my YouTube game. So yeah. Do all those good things. Other than that, I'll talk to you guys again soon. Bye.
Synquette, man, the girl was heaven sent. Met Synquette, man, the girl was heaven sent.